As you know, most of the time I'm on here producing DIY videos for you guys. However, some of you don't know, 23 years ago, back in the summer of 2000, I won the very first Big Brother.
The winner of Big Brother is Craig.
And it's back, but this time with ITV2. So, what can I build here in my workshop? A diary room, of course. Measure up the area where you want to create a Studwork frame. I'm using 3x2 sawn timber as it isn't a structural wall, it's just a partition. Cut these down to size. I'm using a chop saw. It makes it quick and easy and you get a nice square cut on each edge of the timber. Start by making a square or a rectangular area on the floor. Screw in the 4 corners. Drill the pilot hole first and then driving a 4-inch screw through. Offer your square frame into position, make sure it's level and square, and then you can screw this into the side adjacent wall and into the floor. And if you're happy with that, cut your infills. Again, I'm chopping these down using a chop saw. Place them into position. I'm spacing these apart every 600 millimeters. Measure up 600 mil. If you have a laser level, set that into position, and then these can be screwed either side, holding it into your frame. Same again with the second strut and the third strut. Now that's one section almost made, I want to put some braces in from side to side. These also want to be about 600 millimeters apart. Now on my second noggin, you can see I'm staggering it above and below the line. This is to keep them all pretty much in the center, but it allows me to drive the screws in either side. Staggering the joints, this now has tightened the frame up and made it nice and rigid and strong. Now that's one portion of my stud wall now braced and fixed into position. All I need to do now is build another piece to go on the opposite side. Now I'll build a second frame with the same method. Offer this up into position, screw it into the side wall, the floor and the ceiling, and then into the existing stud we've just made. Chop your noggins down to size, place them into position, drill a couple of clearance holes and drive 2 screws in. So now the stud work is complete, the next stage is to fit the acoustic panel boards directly to the stud work. I'm using 3C's multi-use adhesive and sealant. It's a great all-round adhesive with decent grab properties. Make sure you put a good heavy 12mm line of adhesive on every part of the stud that it covers. Lift and gently place the board into position, making sure you've got it level on the floor and the adjoining wall if it's touching one. Press it evenly with your hand across the whole area of the board, then give it a gentle tap to make sure you flatten down all of the adhesive. Now I'm ready to apply my second sheet, so continue covering up all of the stud work with the adhesive. Place this into position, making sure it interlocks behind the first board you've placed into position, and you've got the same size gap between both boards. You can always drive in a screw top and bottom just to hold it into place until the adhesive is completely dry. Then these can be removed at a later date. These panels are fast and easy to install with minimum mess. The tray panel have a wide variety of colours and styles. This particular one is smoked oak. Each panel has strong felt backing with excellent sound absorbing qualities, perfect for helping reducing echoes in large rooms. They're lightweight, easy to cut and can be installed by one person. This creates that sought after wood slat style in your own home. The fully veneered slats themselves have the texture, colour variation of real wood, and each slat is visible from all angles. This whole area, including one cut on the left hand side, has only took me about 20 minutes to install on my own. Now it's not just multi-use that works perfectly for fixing the acoustic panel boards on, you can also use your Max Bond. The Max Bond has a high initial bonding strength to grip to the surfaces and hold the items in place so that the curing can begin and grips to the surface. Like multi-use, Max Bond can be used in damp conditions and can adhere to dozens and dozens of different surfaces. Applying it just the same as the multi-use, a good 12mm thick line across all of the surface of the stud where the board's going to meet. Now my last piece requires a cut. Cutting them is quick and easy. It can be done with a trimming knife, pressing it up against the side of one slat, pressing it through the foam behind and cutting it from top all the way down to the bottom. As you can see, this separates really quick and easy and is applied just the same as the rest. Once cured, Max Bond remains permanently flexible, giving you maximum strength and maximum adhesion. It can be used for sticking boards like this to all sorts of substrates, like aluminium, galvanized steel, stainless steel, zinc, copper, natural stone, wood, glass, brickwork, concrete, and much more.
This is Big Brother. Will Craig please come to the diary room? Will Craig please come to the diary room? Sorry, Marcus, I'm still learning. But I have got my own Big Brother diary room in my house. Well, in our new office anyway. Don't know how long it's going to be, looking like a diary room with these little side walls on here. However, we did put this up last week for a company we were working with and doing a campaign with. So we got our acoustic panel boards like this, completed it all the way along the one side, which I think it looks fantastic. And then our two side walls here, basically just temporary to give us that diary room effect. But hope you like it. What? You'd like to nominate Sada? You want to nominate Sada? Well, whatever.